It's now against the law to buy sex in France, but selling sex, not a crime. This controversial law is playing into a worldwide debate about sex workers and boils down to this: is the sex worker a criminal or is the client? And should any part of sex work be illegal or should it all be decriminalized? France has joined Norway, Iceland, Sweden, and Northern Ireland in adopting the view that those selling sex deserve protection and not prosecution, and that it's the person who's looking to buy sex who's breaking the law. The reasoning behind these laws is that since most sex workers are exploited by traffickers, pimps, or desperate circumstances, they shouldn't be penalized for being essentially victims. French officials point out that 90% of sex workers in the country are trafficked from Romania, China, and Nigeria. It's also estimated that up to 4.5 million people worldwide are in situations of forced sexual exploitation. The other part of the Nordic approach is rehabilitation instead of punishment, so helping sex workers reintegrate into society, build skills, and find work in other professions. But not everyone supports these new measures. In fact, some of the loudest opponents? Sex workers themselves. Some sex workers are arguing that these laws are ineffective in protecting them from violence and that they undermine the movement for total legalization of sex work. For them, neither the sex worker nor the client should be considered a criminal. They say criminalizing any aspect of sex work just pushes it underground, making it more dangerous. And some human rights groups agree. Amnesty International has argued for full decriminalization of all aspects of sex work, meaning that no one should face punishment if it's consensual. The Netherlands and New Zealand have adopted this approach, but it's the Nordic model still that's taking hold. The European Union, for example, has recommended it be adopted by all of its member countries. Meanwhile, in the United States, sex work is illegal in every state except Nevada. So what's the best way to make sure that sex workers aren't exploited?